Hello again. I got pinned under some squats today, 3 times. It was a hard workout, so we're going to get into some recovery smoothies. So here's my blender. It's very noisy, bit of a piece of crap, but it does the job. You know, it got a bit scratched up, as you can see, over time, which is not good, particularly because it's plastic, but it'll do. Anyway, today we've got 2 smoothies. This one is literally my favorite out of these 2. This is oat milk, flaxseed, some peanut butter, bananas, and some blueberries. And the second one is going to be soy milk, hemp seeds. We're going to have almond butter. Don't know if you can see that there. Almond butter, some kiwi fruit, and some mangoes. Alright, let's get into it. Okay, so to start with, take your scale. Mine's a bit dodgy, but yeah, just tear it in, make sure it's teared in. And you take your blueberries. That's 250 grams of blueberries. Being very careful because I'm wearing a white shirt, so that could be problematic. Yeah, throw your blueberries in there. Cool. Alright. You take your bananas. Roughly 250 grams of banana as well. And I have a tiny blender. So I tend to have to do this smoothie in 2 lots. And like literally force everything in because it's unlikely to fit otherwise. Yeah, sometimes this is 2 bananas, sometimes it's 2 and a bit. Probably going to be about 2 and a bit. Yep, that's fine. Put the other one aside, snap on it later. And tear it again. Throw in your oat milk. I've thrown about 100 mils, so roughly 100 grams. Oh, a bit over. And this is where things get a bit tricky because I have a crappy scale, so we've got to blend this up first. This can be traumatic for small children, so viewer discretion. That's what I mean, noisy as. Now, ugh. Again, as I said, piece of crap blender. It's so annoying. Okay. Well, next thing is throw in, I'll probably do flax first. Try a bit easier. A fresh bag. Okay, so throw back on the scale. You won't have to do this because you probably got a bigger blender than me. But throw in roughly 25 grams, so just under 2 heaped tablespoons normally does it. Yeah, that's 24. Get some good omega-3s in there. And now next, the peanut butter. I should probably tear the scale again. Now, it isn't really that spreadable, this peanut butter, because I've already poured off a lot of the fat that floated to the top. because roasted peanuts have a fair amount of inflammatory oxidized omega-6s. So, you know, I mean, if you're going to spread it on bread, I guess, you know, keep them, because, yeah, it's not going to be that great to spread on bread if you take them off. But for just smoothies, yeah, it's just going to clean up the health content or nutrition content in your smoothie a little bit to get rid of any excess. You know, you're getting plenty of omega-3s in here to balance it out anyway, so. And because of the design of my blender, I should probably just kind of make sure it's all covered so nothing sticks to the blades. Again, piece of crap. But it does look good. Clean that seal. Okay. Throw this back on the noisy machinery. Cool. And I'll put up a chart when I'm done, just showing all the vitamins, minerals, amino acids that you get from this particular smoothie. And I'll do the same with the other one. But yeah, just scrape the rest of it out, because I'm literally a bit of a fiend for peanut butter, so it'll probably haunt me if I leave too much behind and get washed down the drain. I'm not going to be able to put much more than that in a bowl. So yeah, anyway, that's the smoothie. So, okay, now for smoothie number 2, I'm just going to cut up some of these kiwis. Kiwis are literally one of the most nutritious fruits too, guys. Eat as many kiwis as often as you can. They're really good for you. Now, ordinarily, if I'm making a smoothie with kiwis, I will just throw in the skin. But certain people, my wife included, you know, they get a little bit of an allergic reaction in response to the skin, but it is edible, unless, of course, you happen to be allergic to it. So I'm going to bite into one, have a look. It's normally nothing more than a bit of a tingle on the tongue anyway, so. Alright. Okay, so, well, doesn't really matter what you put in first. Tear the scale in again, make sure it's teared in, and start the messy process of getting kiwis out of their skin. I think partly out of laziness, I eat the skin on the kiwis, because like, quite a messy process getting these things out of their skin, particularly when they're really juicy, like these ones. But we get there. Let's speed the video up if it takes too long. $250 grams. Finally. Okay, now that I've made a complete mess of the place. Okay. I'll throw the mango in. With your fruit, try and get them organic if you can, but if you can't, don't stress too much. Okay, so there's 250 grams of mango. I'm back. Tear that in. Pour in roughly about 100 grams of soy milk. And get your lid. Throw it onto this noisy piece of shit again. Alright, I'm just going to dry this knife. Who's played Milky Spoonie before? Apparently I haven't. Alright. Right, tear it again. Same with the flax. Go for about 25 grams of your hemp seeds. Yep, cool, sweet. Put them aside. And dig into your almond butter. Quick note about the soy milk as well. I found that the organic soy doesn't seem to have the same aftertaste as the non-organic soy. I don't know whether that's just something we've genetically engineered it with or whatnot, but the organic soy milks that I've tried don't have that weird, bitter aftertaste. So maybe try yourself some organic soy milk. You might enjoy it. Alright, and with the almond butter, roughly about 100 grams, same with peanut. As I said, I wasn't able to drain off much of the fat for this one, but I mean, almonds don't have really all that much bad fat in them, so. Alright. Man, almond butters are good. Alright. And I'm just going to scoop some of the smoothie over that so it doesn't stick to the blades, because the blender is shite. And because it's shite, clean deal out again. One day I'll have myself a nice fancy Vitamix. So yeah guys, I don't know what happened to the camera, but for some reason it just seemed to cut out, so we're not getting along too well at this point, but hopefully that gets better. Anyway, as you can see, the 2 smoothies finished, ready to eat. Alright guys, well after making the smoothies, they were delicious by the way, as always. Did a nutrient breakdown, as you can see. Meet 74% of your targets. The first smoothie that we did with the banana and the blueberries. Pretty well got all your B vitamins covered. Fair few fat soluble vitamins as well, A, C, E, K. Good spread of minerals. A little low on selenium, but that's alright. That's pretty high for actually plant foods for selenium. 30 grams of fiber. Now it's very, very fatty, but as you can see, it was quite low on the saturated fat, and that's the one that you really want to worry about. But yeah, we got well and truly enough omega-3s for the day. Still need some more omega-6s, but yeah, 45 grams of protein. As you can see, went way over
on a bunch of things. Now, don't worry about the red there on the phenylalanine, because that's only a marker for people with genetic disease. Some people struggle with phenylalanine, so it can be a migraine trigger. I was experimenting a little bit, playing around with diet at one point, because I was getting migraines. I have been getting migraines since I was like 15 years old. So I was just testing to see maybe if that was one of the triggers, but it turns out it's not. I just haven't turned that off yet from going red, like danger, danger. But that's alright. But yeah, as you see, we even get a good spread of the branched chain amino acids, leucine, isoleucine, valine. So yeah, if you yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, this is a high calorie meal. There's no doubt about that. You know, if you're a small person, say 50 kilos, 60 kilos, you might want to kind of leave this as an every now and then meal. But you know, if you're someone who's looking to put on a bit of weight, put on a bit of you know, size, this is perfect post-workout meal. It's definitely got a bit of absolutely everything your body needs to run optimally. So yeah, but having said that, I mean, it is probably a little lower in fat than it indicates on the chart, because I do, as I said, I do drain off any of the fats that rise to the top that I can separate. So yeah, anyway, that was that one. That's pretty well, like, I have that after most workouts, so that's one of my favorite meals there. So yeah, well, we'll move on to the next one. Okay, so looking at the mango and kiwi smoothie that I made, the yellow one, looking at 74% of your targets for the day, just the same as the other one, really. And just over 1,000 calories. That's really similar. All right, so we got a good spread of B vitamins there. Vitamin A is nearly complete for the day. Vitamin C is well and truly complete. E and K, we got enough of those. Yeah, doing pretty well for minerals as well. Yep, selene's a bit low, but you know, I mean, if you eat some grains during the day, you know, some beans, you'll pick them right up. Yeah, sodium's low, but yeah, human sodium requirements are overblown in the literature. And yeah, I mean, we've got tribes in South America that literally get less than 200 milligrams a day, and they're fine. They're some of the fittest, healthiest people on the planet. So don't stress too much about sodium. If you're worried about it, have a bit of ketchup on the side. You'll be fine. That'll meet your requirements. Fiber, 24 grams of fiber. Most authorities recommend 30 to 35 grams, but I mean, the evidence says that we evolved on 100 to 200 grams of fiber a day. So yeah, try and shoot for the 100 if you can. But yeah, so that's good. It's getting there. It's good for one meal. Now, fat is very high. Omega-6 is very high, but we do need those for a properly functioning immune system. So, you know, a bit of an overfeed on omega-6s every now and then isn't too bad, particularly if they're not, you know, like deep fried or, you know, been cooked at a high temperature. I mean, the roast almonds are probably, you know, a reasonable portion of those, but the roast almonds also have a lot of antioxidants in them, which keep the omega-6s intact and, you know, properly formed. Saturated fat is low though, that's the key. You want to keep that one down low. Look after your health. Protein, I mean, we've got plenty of amino acids coming in. That's one meal. I mean, what is that? 50 grams of protein, 55 grams of protein, I think, is what's recommended by most health authorities per day. And I mean, look at the spread you've got there. You've got, you know, well over half of your requirements for the day for protein. So yeah, I mean, contrary to popular belief, I'm probably not going to drop dead of a protein deficiency. I mean, it's been 2 years now, and I mean, I've actually made gains in that time, so I doubt that I'm going to be dropping dead from lack of protein. But yeah, ignore that red phenylalanine, you know, danger sign we got in the middle of the protein chart there, because as I said, old news. I'll get around to that. But yeah, so anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed watching the video today. It was a little bit better. I know that the audio isn't the best. I'm getting a lapel mic probably next week. And I think, I think I'm going to have to figure out this camera and have a bit more practice with it, because it's not really doing what I want it to do, and it glitched a little bit today. So, but apart from that, I mean, I think, this wasn't too hard to put together a video every week. So I don't know, maybe you'll see more of me. But yeah, anyway, that's all I've got to say today, guys. As I said last week, take care of yourselves, be kind, and ascend.